Hello, Brett Ellis with the Ellis Team at Keller Williams down here in sunny Southwest Florida. And have we got a video for you? We're going to update you on what's really going on with prices down here in Southwest Florida. By the way, you can find this whole article on our blog. Just go to blog.topagent.com and you'll see it there. So, official numbers came out for March. Median home prices were down 5.5% from last year. They were only down 1.1% year over year in February. So something's going on. We know prices have been dropping, inventory's been up, and this article talks about that. So the next thing I want to talk about is what's going on since the height of the market. Now we know the market was at its height in April or May of 2022, and a lot of things have happened since then. So we talk about the canary in the coal mine. On February 15th of 2022, we started seeing inventory levels rise. Now that's not surprising because inventories usually rise up until about mid-March and then they start declining. What's different is they rose and they never looked back. They kept rising. The other thing is, if you remember, in March of 2022, the Fed started raising interest rates. They did that because we had runaway costs, runaway inflation, economy wasn't doing what it should, and they needed to get that inflation back under control. The government just spent far too much money. So we had inventory rising in February of 2022. We had the Feds raising rates in March of 22. There's a little bit of a lag, and in April and May, we started seeing those prices start to come down. Same thing in 23 and 24. Now, this 5.5% price decline is March of 25 compared to March of 24. It doesn't explain 23 and 22. Next month, we're going to go back and start looking at these prices from the height of the market to where we are today. The reason we're going to do that is a lot of buyers say, it's down 2, 3, 4, 5%. That's not enough. I'm going to wait till prices go down much lower. Well, guess what? They are much lower than what they were. They're only down 5.5% from last year, but not from the height of the market. When buyers begin to look at it like that, they say, oh, okay, they have come down. The other thing that's going to turn here is the Fed is meeting and going to announce decisions on interest rates tomorrow. I don't think they're going to lower rates tomorrow. I'm not certain they're going to do it in June. They could do it in June, or they could wait until September. Either way, we think interest rates are going to start coming down. That could help put upward pricing pressure on prices. So inventory levels have started going down again a little bit. We've got interest rates expected to go down. And the other wild card was the reason prices went down was insurance costs and hurricanes. So let's talk about that. We got hit with a major hurricane September 28th, 2022. That was Ian. We had wind problems, and we also had some flooding because there was a direct hit into Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel, and everybody knows that story. Well, that caused the insurance to have a problem, and then later on, we had, in 24, last year, we had hurricanes Helene and Milton. Now, neither one of them hit Southwest Florida, but they were close enough going up to the north coast of Florida that they pushed water on shore. So some properties saw an extra flooding event, and a few properties even saw 2 extra events. So that means you could have had 3 events in 2 years, 22 and 24, if your property was affected by all of them. So that was all a perfect storm for why prices were being harmed. Fast forward to today, insurance is getting better. The state of Florida has done some insurance reforms. We've got interest rates expected to lower, and we've got inventory levels coming down a little bit. Could this be a perfect storm for prices to stabilize and go up? We're not saying that, but what we are saying is don't expect them to keep going down, and that's the takeaway I think buyers need to look at. The other cool thing is we've got a website, swflhomevalues.com. You could track, starting from today, you can't go back a couple years because you didn't do it a couple years ago, but you can track your home value every month, and it will do it for you every month. So you'll see if the market's going up or down and by how much. So that's just a cool little tool. It's free, it's instant, it's online. People love it. And so use that, swflhomevalues.com. As always, my mother Sande, Ellis, and I are available to talk to you. Call us 239-310-6500. We'll give you the lowdown of what's really going on in the market. Or just tune into that blog, blog.topagent.com, and we'll do these follow-up reports. We do a weekly report every week, but I know next month we're going to do April and May because we're going to compare those to the height of the market and just kind of see where we are. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next Future of Real Estate show.
If you're selling or you're buying,